The adjustable truss rod, commonly confused as trust rod. But should you trust it? Let's find out. Over the years, mandolins, guitars come to me. People say, fix it, make it play good. Something's wrong, I don't know. I don't want to touch it with tools because tools are foreign to me. I'll make things wrong. I'll do it wrong. You fix it, Quentin. And I fix it. They always need truss rod adjustments. Every instrument, whether I fixed it 3 months ago or 6 months ago, they almost always need a tweak, just a hair on the truss rod. Funny thing I've noticed, if I take a piece of wood, here's my mandolin, as short as this section here in the middle of the neck, and I try to bend it, even if I shape it in the shape of a neck and glue a piece of rosewood on it, if I try to bend that by hand, it's impossible for me. I am a weak man without much musculature, but I can't bend it. So why on earth would I get like an Oscar Schmidt or a Gibson mandolin or any mandolin, in fact, Epiphone, they all have truss rods, they come to me, and they have these giant amounts of relief. Robin Williams' laugh-o-meter. A phallic reference. Hey, lady. Sorry, I like Robin Williams. He's funny. R.I.P. All right, so why is that? Well, if you take a big old chunk of wood out of the center of a bigger piece of wood, you've made it weaker. Now that's the point with the truss rod, right? You allow it to flex. You allow it to be flexible so that you can control the amount of flex. That's the whole point. But the thing is, do you need that headache? Do you enjoy having that headache? Do you enjoy paying me $20 just to stop by so I can do an on-the-spot truss rod adjustment because you left your guitar in your car overnight? Huh? Do you like that? I do. I like the money. But I personally would like to see an instrument that nobody has a jack with, right? I give it to you and it's fine. You know, maybe 5 years I have to replaint the fingerboard, sure. 20 years. We don't know. It's wood. It's unpredictable. We buy the most stable stuff we can, but I don't know. You might be playing a lot of gigs out in the rain. We don't know. But the most stable thing we can do for a mandolin is to not put a truss rod in it at all. Now, I put carbon fiber in all of mine, and I've never had an issue at all. But about 1.5 years ago, I got a little ballsy, and I decided, I'm going to put a neck together with just a stripe so it doesn't twist, and no reinforcement at all. 1.5 years later, this thing is still straight as an arrow. I'm enjoying it. It's a fun mandolin. It's a great mandolin. It's mine. I don't sell it because, I don't have a truss rod in it. I want to see what happens. It's my science experiment. Next up is a guitar because, my God, I got like this many mandolin customers, which I prefer because they're way more fun to make than solid body electric guitars. But my guitar customers are, they're the bread and butter, and they all have truss rod issues. Let me put myself out of work. I'm experimenting. I don't like making copies, by the way, of other people's instruments. If you come to me and say, I want a Fender Telecaster, 1960s Tele, and I'm going to say, go ask Fender. Right? They'll make you crap, okay? You just give them money and they'll make it. Chances are they've already made it and you can just go buy it. Don't ask me to make you a replica of something so you can save $1,000. All right, that's rude, okay? Come to me for original ideas, something creative. Express yourself. Don't be like the other corporate shills. Be you with my brand. Don't bow to any corporate sponsor but me. Follow your dreams with me. So this guitar neck has a beautiful piece of curly maple that I had laying around and a nice canary fingerboard. And it's a blank, but it's for me. So I'm not selling it. And I'm like, I'd like a Capronita Tele hanging around. And I could go buy one, but I've got all this scrap wooden parts. So what am I going to buy one for? I'm making it. Long story short, no truss rod. No holes to adjust. It's got a carbon fiber rod in it. We'll see how it goes. I know some other manufacturers do it, and people complain about the relief because I think with something like this, you really have to have the neck so stiff that any type of strings somebody puts on it, any kind of tuning keeps the relief generally in the right ballpark. I've got a 1/4 inch thick carbon fiber rod going down the center of this, so hopefully it keeps it from flexing in any situation. And it'd be a no headache neck. Wouldn't that be great if you didn't have to worry about adjusting your truss rod? I mean, for professionals out there, they're always going to want to tailor their playability, which anytime somebody tells me that, just, okay, there's only correct neck relief and there's too much. I did another video about this, okay? If the strings are buzzing on the first few frets, there's not enough neck relief. If they aren't buzzing, you got neck relief, okay? And there's, you got to find that line where they don't buzz right before the strings don't buzz. So anyway, you can only have too much neck relief or not enough. All right, there's a sweet spot. So I prefer extra relief. I'm like, no. Now, you like your guitar to not perform optimally? Do you go out and buy a sports car and you want it to like run a little shittier because that's the way you prefer to drive it? Yeah, get the hell out of here. So that's my spiel. All right, I'm going to make something that doesn't move, and if it works out and I can get it to play the way I like it, maybe I can come up with a guitar for you or somebody else that you don't have to worry about adjusting the damn neck every 5 minutes or every year. I mean, why are guitars such headaches for people? I mean, we love playing them, but God, we hate the maintenance on them. If we can eliminate the truss rod, we can eliminate a lot of headaches for the player. You can focus on making music and not have to focus on calling your luthier to fix your crap. That's what it's all about, putting me out of business. Me helping you, not help me make money.